How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the kingdom. I am Ricky if you're new here. In today's video I'm going to be talking about fake cards and how you can spot them and the easy ways to avoid getting any fake cards. Let's get straight into it. So fake Pokemon cards, as you might imagine, are not made by the Pokemon company. They are third-party rip-offs. So someone is printing these off, they're going to be super bad quality, and you see, they're going to be worthless. They're going to be worth like a penny at most. So if you want cards that are actually going to be worth something in the future, if that is what you're after, then do not buy these fake cards. Most of the time, they're very easy to spot. There's going to be really obvious things on them, like the texture's not going to be there, the colors are going to be off, or like in some of the cards I'm going to show you in this video, there is some very big mistakes that have been missed out or details that have been changed which shouldn't have. Of course, you don't want to mistake a error card for a fake card. There are a lot of error cards out there made by the Pokemon company and by Wizards of the Coast back in the day. Of course, there's a lot of information online about error cards. I will be doing a video in the future about them. But for now, this one, it's just focusing on spotting a fake card. Okay, so in my hand, I've got a bunch of fake cards. I got given a pack that was normally, if you've got wish.com, if you're finding super cheap cards on wish.com, they're going to be fake. I think this pack was from wish.com, and there's quite a lot of eBay sellers as well that sell fake packs. They sell fake booster boxes. The most obvious thing when buying a pack to know if it's fake is if the price is too good to be true. If someone's offering you a whole booster box for £10 to £20, then there's no way that is an official booster box, especially if it's a rarer set like, well, at the moment, Unbroken Bonds. If you get an Unbroken Bonds booster box for like £20, £30, there's no way that's a real booster box. And what I did once upon a time, I fell into this trick. I brought a big bundle, well, not big bundle, but I brought a bundle of EX cards. And yeah, again, the price was too good to be true, but I brought it anyway. And turns out they were all fake, absolutely worthless. But luckily, it didn't cost me a huge amount. If you're just collecting for the fun of it, then, I mean, you might possibly want to get these, but you're not supporting the Pokemon company. And yes, they've got that money, but if you're enjoying them, buy the real things. That way you're supporting the people that make them, and they can make new ones, they can make better ones, they can keep improving. That's the way I see it. So, how to spot a fake, other than the price. A lot of the time the colours are going to be off. So on these ones, the yellow border is really yellow. Normally it's a bit more like a paler yellow. Probably about this kind of yellow, and you can see the difference. In this Mudbray, the yellow is really quite bright. They have a weird kind of texture to them. I don't think there's any way I'm going to... Oh, you might just be able to see it. They have kind of like really groovy texture in these cards. And on the back... Right, I'll show you the back of an official card. So, ignore somebody, I think that's just paint on that one. So let's get one that hasn't got paint on it. I didn't move them out of the way when I decorated this room. I just couldn't borrow it in the end. So as you can see, the colour's a bit more paler on the fake one. Like the blue is darker on the official one. When you put it together here, you can see on the actual pattern on the background, we've got a nice dark blue on the fake card, and it's a lot paler and a bit crisper on the official one. Again, with the writing has a slight blur to it. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but in real life, the official one looks a lot crisper. And I always find the red and grey are always a bit darker on fakes as well, or the fakes I have. And you also find a lot of details. So if I move all these out of the way, all these fake. So this is a fake Kavana. and this is an official Kafana from the same set. So, see at first glance, they look very similar. Again, this has a weird kind of texture to it, like it's not as smooth and glossy. Well, it's a lot more glossy, sorry. It's not as smooth, though, as the official one. The fonts, you'll normally find on a fake card, the fonts will be completely out. So, it's supposed to be the same card. See, the basic is a bigger font. It's a bit more blurrier. Kafana is a more bold font. And always, the hit points and they're always going to be very bold on fake cards I found. All the ones I have, even the symbol, the water symbol, as you can see, when put side by side, this is a lot clearer, a lot neater. The water drop is a lot thicker on this one, and it's starting to go over the actual circle. So one of the other big noticeable differences is the attack. So someone didn't do their research when creating this fake card, and they got the attack points completely wrong. So that is another huge difference. Again, the weakness grass symbol is a lot thicker. My finger over it then. It's a lot thicker on here, and on the official one it's a lot clearer. And you'll normally find as well the writing for the description of the Pokemon is completely off center. Well, this one's actually centered not too bad. Normally it'd be like all over the place, but it's a lot higher and it's a bit thicker. And probably, well, apart from the actual attack being wrong, you can see on the date this one was made, 2018, when it was actually supposed to be 2017. So once again, you often find making these fake cards, they don't look at the details properly, and half the time I feel like they're just making it up. So that is uncommon cards. And there are some cards to be careful out for some sets. So Heart Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. When I brought this Raichu, I started questioning whether it's fake or not, but a lot of people told me it's real. I already knew about the colour difference myself, but a lot of people might not know. In that set and around that era, it had a more gold and silvery border, which could look fake compared to other cards, but it's a real set. Anyway, it's a real card, it's just from a different set. The cutting on this one also threw me off a bit, so let me try and get it. Oh, it's hard to tell. You could just about see there's like a bump there on the top, and again on the bottom you see there's like a little bump there, but people think that's just where it was it's just badly cut from when it was made. But this one is actually official, thankfully. I absolutely love that card. So let's talk about some GXs and EXs. So here's Raichu. It's an official GX card. It's a promo from Hidden Fates, so I'm sure you've all seen it a million times. Official card. You can see how nice and shiny it is. Let's compare it to, say, the Groudon here. The Groudon, it looks a lot flatter, if you can say that. It's very hard to see in camera, but the Raichu is just a lot shinier in person, and the Groudon isn't. So I wanted to talk about this Groudon, because Groudon is probably one of the most worst fakes I've seen in my life. I've seen quite a few fake cards now, but this one, I don't know what they were thinking when they made it. They did not look properly. I will put a side by side of the official card right here, but here we go. So the border on this one is just brown. There's barely any shine to it at all. It's like a horrible brown border. Just looks gross. The what bits are on here? Here we go. So underneath the Mega, it's supposed to say Primal Reversion. So it basically evolves from normal Groudon into Primal Groudon, but they haven't written it right here where a normal Pokemon card would. I don't know if I've got any examples next to me, I'm very sorry. But yeah, like quite a lot of cards, they would say basic or for Primal 1, Primal version. And yeah, it should say evolved from Groudon along here or around here somewhere. Also, a huge mistake I think they've noticed. A lot of cards, obviously, you're getting a rarity symbol. So, don't want Primo. So, it's not a fake card, but it's actually remembered a rarity symbol on it. So, we've got the star for rare card. Everyone knows that. Well, most people know that unless you're brand new. This one should be right next to right here between the set symbol and the number. No rarity symbol. Just completely forgotten it. So, that was great. Another one, this Meloetta. Again, I will put next to it the official card. So, a lot of things on this. First of all, the set number. So, it's a Radiant Collection one. Is it from, I can't remember, is it Legendary Collections? So, they've got RC 22 out of RC 124. And this set, it should have been RC 11 out of RC 25 on the official card. Also on this one, around here, on this bit, so again I'll show you the official card, there should be a lot of shiny notes on there, kind of in the background as part of the hollow symbol, or hollow pattern. And again on here, the stars are all out, and the moon looks absolutely terrible on this one. On the official one, it's quite clear. You can kind of see craters on the real one. And generally, just a lot of the shininess on these fake cards is bad. So back to the Groudon, they'll have like all these bits would be clearer, and all that. These blue electric bolts basically are going to be a lot nicer and neater. So I'll show you all the fake EXs I've got. Registeel, Metagross, Tapu Koko, Hooper, Manectric. Now, quite a lot of them actually got them right. There's a few dates that are wrong on them, but generally they've actually got quite a lot of it correct, other than them just looking really bad. But the Primal Groudon had the most mistakes I found on any, so I wanted to show that one off. The Meloetta was a good example of having the set number wrong and the hollow foil completely wrong as well. What else about fake cards? So, getting a fake pack, obviously, it's once you've got the cards, it's quite easy to see if they're fake. So again, I'll compare the Kafana and Kafana. About if they're still in the pack, how are you going to know then? Quite a lot of time, if you compare the crimp on the card, which is, I haven't got any packs to show off. Give me a second, I'll be right back. And we're back. So, the crimp on the card is the top bit and the bottom bit where they seal the packet on the machines. You can compare, if you get a pack and you think it's fake, which normally it'll be, well, it won't be as glossy. The pattern will be, well, the pictures and the writing will be a bit blurrier, and quite a lot of time you'll find like the fonts are wrong, or they say it they put it in the wrong place. If you're thinking, oh, I've got a fake pack, then search online for the same packet that you have, search for an official picture, and you can see if their picture of the crimps are right or wrong. There are some sets, such as the original base set, in English, they have long crimps. Around Wizards of the Coast time, there's quite a few long crimp ones where they used to hang them up on the pegs in the stores. We didn't get many of them in England, but I know there's quite a lot in America. And or sometimes like in different packets, like if you get a blister pack, you will get a different crimp. But generally in the newer sets, they should all have the same crimp style, and you'd find these rip-off fake ones, their machines are different, so they will seal the packets slightly differently. And again, the packaging won't be as vibrant, and some of them, so I don't know if they do it much anymore, like Wizards of the Coast era, which are generally the sets that are worth the most, they'll have Wizards of the Coast symbol on them. I think they had hollow foil symbol on them as well, or some did. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. It might be completely wrong because it's been a very long time since I had any Wizards of the Coast packs to open. One day, hopefully I'll get some where I can show off the difference between official and fake pack. and the Wizard Coast packs. So, I believe that is it. Yeah, if you do get some fake cards, then I'm pretty sure you can, say if you brought them on Amazon or brought them on Wish, I'm guessing you can report them. No one wants to be buying fake cards. They're going to be completely worthless. Like, I mean, if you had these cards, or official ones, they'd be worth, what, a couple of quid each, if not a bit more nowadays. And these fake ones, like, well, I wouldn't even bother selling them. And you can also sell fake card. Let me get Trevenant. I'm not going to rip up any official cards, but you can already see where this one's kind of, it just comes apart. You see that where you can kind of like, feel like you could just peel this one to pieces. Well, I'm not going to do it on this one, but it's like glued better, I guess, the layers. And if you tear it, you could just see the terrible quality of that cardboard they've used. It just comes apart like that, which I don't think a real card's going to do that. From the videos I've seen of people tearing up a real card, it's a lot harder to do that in the first place, and it's not just going to peel off like that. So that's absolutely terrible. That one's going straight in the bin. So there we go. If you've got any questions, like I say, hit me up in the comments. My next video will be a pack opening video, which will be coming very soon. I'm actually finally getting some packs coming in. So I will see you in that video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.